Good morning, students. Yesterday we started cell and we were discussing about the components of cell. Before discussing the components of cell, let us discuss the various cells in human body. Cells have different shapes and size. So, in human body, we had blood cells, they are like this. We had bone cells, the shape is like this. Muscle cells, neuron cells, ovum. Ovums are the cells which are released by the reproductive organ of female. Fat cell, sperm, these are the cells which are released by the male reproductive organ. So these are the different cells in human body. Their structure is different and according to their structure they have the different functions. But the internal construction is same for all the cells. So we will study basically two cells, animal cells and plant cells. They have different shapes and they have different sizes also. You have studied in the junior classes that some cells are very small and some cells are very big, like egg of ostrich. It is the example of big cell, and the cell of bacteria is the smallest cell. Now, types of organism on the basis of number of cells. If the organism consists of only one cell, they are known as unicellular organism. It is single-celled organism, all functions performed by single cell, and its lifespan is short. For example, amoeba, bacteria, paramecium, etc. So unicellular organisms are single cell organisms and the all functions, digestion, absorption, excretion is done by the single cell. The next is multicellular organism. It consists of large number of cells. Different cells perform different functions and its lifespan is long. For example, human, plants, animals, etc. Like I have told you that different cells have different shapes in human cells. So according to the shape, they perform their functions. Before discussing the components of the cell, first of all discuss the types of cell. As I have discussed you, there are types of organism based on cell, unicellular organism and multicellular organism. Now types of cell. We have two types of cell, prokaryotic cells and eukaryotic cells. This you have studied in last year also. Prokaryotic very minute in size, बहुत छोटे होते हैं. Nuclear region not surrounded by nuclear membrane means nuclear membrane is absent. किसी भी सेल में न्यूक्लियस होता है, उस न्यूक्लियस के ऊपर क्या होती है, मेम्ब्रेन होती है. उस मेम्ब्रेन को क्या बोलते हैं, न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स में न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन नहीं होती है, इसलिए इसको न्यूक्लियस की बजाय क्या बोलते हैं, न्यूक्लियोइड. इसका मटेरियल जो न्यूक्लियस का है वो साइटोप्लाज्म में ओपन होता है एंड it consists of single chromosomes. Example is bacteria. And in eukaryotic cells, they are large in size. Nucleus is surrounded by nuclear membrane. Nucleus की separate membrane होती है जो उसको न्यूक्लियस के मटेरियल को और साइटोप्लाज्म को सेपरेट करती है, मिक्स नहीं होने देती है. And it has more than one chromosomes present in it. Example, amoeba, human, animals, plants. Now we discuss the parts of the components of the cell, the components which are present in the cells, as I have told you yesterday, that is, it contains three main components, that is membrane, cell membrane, and cell wall in case of plant cell, cytoplasm, and nucleus. We started discussing the animal cell and plant cell. In animal cell, it contains cell membrane, but plant cell consists of one more membrane, that is cell wall. It is present in plant cell. It is the outermost covering of plant cells. It is absent in animal cell. कैसी होती है ये? Rigid, strong, porous means it has holes so that the substance can pass through it, and non-living structure. Outer side, outermost layer जो होती है plant cell की क्या होती है? Cell wall, and it is non-living, it is dead. It is made up of cellulose. And the cell wall of two cells are joined by a layer known as lamella. This brown layer is known as cell wall, and it is attached, the two cells are attached with a layer that is known as lamella. It is made up of proteins. Let's discuss the functions of cell wall. It provides definite shape to the cell. As it is hard, it provides strength to the cell. It is permeable and allows substance of different sizes. Now here the word is permeable. Yesterday I discussed with you during cell membrane, I told you that it is selectively permeable, which allow selected substance to go inside or outside. And permeable means which allow solute as well as solvent, both the substance to go in and out. And in selective permeable means it allows solvent and some solute. And there is one another type also, impermeable membrane. Impermeable membrane do not allow the movement of any particles. And semi-permeable means which allow the movement of only solvent particles, and selectively permeable membranes means which allow selected substance to go in and outside, and it is made up of cellulose. Next important component of cell is nucleus. सेल मेम्ब्रेन और सेल वॉल के बाद जो मेन इम्पॉर्टेंट कंपोनेंट है सेल का, वो क्या है? न्यूक्लियस. बेसिकली न्यूक्लियस क्या है? हेडक्वार्टर, सुप्रीम पावर ऑफ द सेल. जब हम स्लाइड बनाते हैं, स्लाइड बनाते हुए हम सैफरन या आयोडीन डालते हैं, कलर्ड हो जाए स्लाइड की, हमें न्यूक्लियस विजिबल हो. न्यूक्लियस का काम क्या होता है? इट डायरेक्ट्स एंड कंट्रोल द सेलुलर एक्टिविटीज़. सेल जितने भी फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करता है, जितनी भी एक्टिविटीज़ सेल के थ्रू होती हैं, वो कौन कंट्रोल करता है? न्यूक्लियस. इन यूकैरियोटिक सेल अ वेल डिफाइंड न्यूक्लियस इज प्रेजेंट, एंड इन प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल अ वेल डिफाइंड न्यूक्लियस इज एब्सेंट. यूकैरियोटिक में न्यूक्लियस की मेम्ब्रेन होती है, प्रॉपर न्यूक्लियस होता है, और प्रोकैरियोटिक में न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन एब्सेंट होती है, तो न्यूक्लियस की बजाय उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? न्यूक्लियोइड. एंड इट हैज़ डबल लेयर्ड कवरिंग कॉल्ड न्यूक्लियर मेम्ब्रेन. इसकी मेम्ब्रेन की कितनी लेयर्स होती हैं? 2 लेयर्स. Nuclear membrane has porous, which regulates the movement of material in or out of nucleus. जो न्यूक्लियस की मेम्ब्रेन होती है वो क्या होती है? पोरस, means which can allow that substance can come into the nucleus or can go out from the nucleus. The double membrane of nucleus, inside that membrane, the membrane is porous. Inside nuclear membrane, it contains nucleolus, means the material of nucleus, liquid material, chromosomes and chromatin material. Chromatin material consists of DNA and proteins. So what is the full form of DNA? Deoxyribonucleic acid, and its structure is thread like structure. कैसे होते हैं ये? Thread like structure. And chromosomes contain information for inheritance of features from parent to next generation. एक जनरेशन से नेक्स्ट जनरेशन में जो सिमिलैरिटीज़ होती हैं दैट इज़ ड्यू टू क्रोमोसोम्स, और इनका स्ट्रक्चर क्या होता है? रॉड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर। और बेसिकली ये किससे बनते हैं? क्रोमेटिन मटेरियल से। सो you must have heard about DNA test, means when movies वगैरह में आपने सुना होगा DNA टेस्ट की टेस्ट करते हैं कि he or she is the father or child same or not. So तो वो क्या चेक होता है? दैट इज़ क्रोमेटिन मटेरियल। और वो किस थ्रू एक जनरेशन से दूसरी जनरेशन में पास हुआ होता है? थ्रू क्रोमोसोम्स। Now, the third major component of a cell is cytoplasm, which plant cell and animal cell both contains. The liquid part of the cell in which the other organelles float is called as cytoplasm. सेल में जो जेली लाइक सब्सटेंस होता है, लिक्विड सब्सटेंस होता है, उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? साइटोप्लाज्म। Basically, life of the cell is due to cytoplasm. Liquid cytoplasm contains two substances. जो liquid aqueous component होता है cytoplasm का, that is known as cytosol. What we call it as cytosol. And the another component, different organelles are present in the cytoplasm. Cell organelles, these are the internal organs of the cell responsible for carrying out specific jobs to keep the cell alive. सेल में जितने भी फंक्शंस होते हैं वो साइटोप्लाज्म में डिफरेंट ऑर्गेनेलिस होती हैं, वो फंक्शंस परफॉर्म करती हैं और उनको हम क्या बोलते हैं? सेल ऑर्गेनेलिस। We will discuss these organelles one by one in details. Now, here is one question for you. Why viruses do not show characteristics of life until they enter in the living body? We will discuss this question later on. This is homework for you. Why viruses do not show characteristics of life until they enter in the living body?